Welcome to another edition of I Cook, You Measure. I'm your host, Jen Mueller, standing alongside Mariners all-star closer, Andres Munoz. Bienvenidos.
Gracias. Thank you for inviting me, and I'm ready for start this.
Okay, well, I am ready for a little bit of help on this one because you specifically requested the dish that we are going to make today. And I'm gonna be honest, I had never heard of this before, so I'm hoping that I picked a good recipe and that we can do this right. What did you request?
Aguachiles. It's something that we usually eat a lot in Mexico. They call it a dish. Mm-hmm. Very spicy. Mm-hmm. So let's see how it goes today, but with what I am seeing that we have right now, it's going to be spicy.
Yeah, Andres actually asked me if I was okay with spicy foods. And I said, yeah, I'm okay with spicy foods. And then I think his follow-up question was, but are you okay with really spicy foods? So we're gonna see how that goes. Do you generally like spicy food?
Yes, I love spicy food. We put the spicy in everything. We have a spicy in candies. We have a spicy. As a kid, the first thing that you go and buy in Mexico is, ¿cómo se dice? La paleta. The things that you.
Oh, the suckers.
The suckers.
Yep.
Spicy. So
really?
everything is spicy. But I don't know. We love that. We love to be sweating with the spicy. I don't know, it's something that we love to do.
Well, I guess if you start as a kid, yes. I didn't realize that kids, I mean, it makes sense, but.
Yes, even the chips that we eat are really, really spicy. And we add more spicy, adding some salsas and all that thing, so.
I was just about to say that kids, this is not an episode if you are under the age of like 12, but maybe I was wrong. I know my niece Layla loves jalapeno peppers. So Layla, this one can be for you. I would say this is gonna be the fastest recipe we have ever made on I Cook, You Measure, and we've made some pretty quick ones. In fact, we have already started the recipe. So we've started with about a pound of shrimp that I have cut in half, and there is no cooking involved. So actually, guys, I don't even know what to call the show today because we're not actually cooking and there's very little measuring going on. So all we are doing is having a conversation in the kitchen. The shrimp is in lime juice.
Yes, it's going to already cook with that.
It's already gonna cook,
yes,
yeah.
We don't need more.
Yeah, and so this has been marinating for about 30 minutes or so, and you can tell because the shrimp start to change and become pink, and they're no longer translucent. Not every shrimp in here will turn pink, but you can tell because the texture has changed, and it is now no longer translucent, it becomes opaque, and now you know that they're ready to eat. But we need a couple of things first. We need to start the sauce, and we definitely need some wine to go with this because I'm gonna want wine to cut through the spice of our aguachiles. So could you do the honors and open that bottle of wine?
Of course. I don't know how to do it.
I think you could probably take a guess, right? Sure, yep. You got this. It's like second nature.
I don't usually drink, so I don't really know.
So we're being bad influences today? Is that what's happening? Yeah. I could have made that a little easier for you, but you're a big, strong athlete, so this works.
Doesn't look like I'm strong.
As long as it ends up in the glass, it's okay. I'll take that off. You can do the honors and pour that. This is an Albarino from Elsom Cellars. Jody Elsom is the winemaker. She is a friend of mine, and the tasting room is not very far away from T-Mobile Park, down just a little bit south of the stadiums. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
This is yours. Put too much in one.
I don't think that's called too much, Andres. I think that's called the perfect amount and maybe just a house pour for Jen. So let's see how this tastes and then we'll start cooking.
It's really good.
It is really good.
It's not too strong. It's really, really good.
It's really good. You told me traditionally when you make this, you would normally get, I would call it a large mortar and pestle. You guys know what that is? It's like a bowl and it's stone. You call it a?
Molcajete.
Molcajete.
Yes.
And you would normally take the peppers and put it in there?
Yes, it's a different way to do it. We just take the serrano pepper. We cut it a little bit, and then with the molcajete, what we do is just with the molcajete,
Yep.
Oh, just with the
serrano pepper.
Just with the serrano pepper, we crush it.
Yep. Grind it up. Yep.
Leave everything in the sides. We leave everything in there. Then we put lime on it and salt. We mix together and then we throw
the shrimp
on it.
Okay.
Shrimp on it, and then we leave it there for a little bit. We put more lime or more salt or whatever you feel like you need more, and then you put the onions on it. And that's it.
Okay, well that means that I have all of the right ingredients. This is the ingredients list that you need. Again, this is gonna be one of the quickest, the easiest, and the most full of flavor recipes that we have ever done on this show. Here's what you're gonna start with. How about if you take, so I've got a couple of jalapenos and one serrano pepper. So if you would just take the end off of that, and instead of putting it in a molcajete, I'm gonna put it in the food processor. Okay. So I would take the stems off of that, cut it in half, and throw it in there. And I probably don't need to remind you, don't touch your fingers to your eyes. Yeah. Do you normally cook?
No.
Wait, what are you looking for?
I don't know.
Oh, I was like, is there a secret?
No, I use cut it, but I use it if I cut enough.
Oh, yeah. Nope, you got it. And then I would cut that in half so that it's a little easier to go in the food processor. So I'll take these and toss this off.
You say half like this?
Nice knife skills.
This is really a really good knife.
Who taught you how to cook?
No, I don't know how to cook.
You just know how to use a knife?
Yes, I don't.
Wait, why? Wait, you're the one giving me the recipe and you don't know how to cook. Does your wife cook?
My wife is the one who do it.
Okay.
I don't.
You watch? You clean the dishes?
No, I don't really do anything.
Should you be admitting this on TV?
I use it.
You just use it.
I know how to do this, but for do more things is a little bit harder for me.
Okay. Well, we're going to test your skill set today.
This is really
good. We can cut peppers in half and add them to a food processor. How about if you juice a couple of limes for me? So we've got 1.5 limes. We're looking for about 1/2 cup of lime juice. This sauce is actually going to go on top of the shrimp. So there's some lime juice already in there. I would say we're trying to fill this up twice. So if you want to just juice it over the top of there.
Use these or you just...
Well, I should make you measure something because of the name of the show. So let's try it that way.
You know, I never used these before.
It's just a series of firsts for you today. Done like a champ. Perfect.
That's it.
I'm gonna have you cut that in half and juice both sides of that. We want enough liquid so that it actually pulses in the food processor.
I feel that I am doing this wrong.
What do you mean you think you're doing it wrong? That's exactly how you do it. You can just squeeze it straight in, but this feels a little bit more efficient to me.
Yes, I can see more juice.
Perfect. And then if you would toss, I've got 2 garlic cloves, toss that in there and toss all of that cilantro in there and then we will pulse it up.
Oh?
Yep. It's gonna give it a nice green color. Okay? Watch how easy this is. What do you think? I'm gonna put you on that duty. Do that one more time. Let's add a little bit of salt. I can like smell the heat from the peppers.
This is going to be a spicy.
You didn't believe me? Are you sure this is the way you want to do this?
Yes.
Okay.
We should try it. It's a little bit like
right now.
Right away.
I can't wait for this. That's like a lot of bit.
You want to try it?
I think you should try it first.
Bate enchiloso. great.
Are you sure? Because it looks like you can't talk anymore.
We can put a little bit of salt on it.
A little salt?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna let you grind that one in there since you were the one to taste that. I'm not gonna lie, folks, I did sample this recipe ahead of time, and you just grind it in there.
I tried to open this and I see the salt go down.
Technically, we're kind of already done with this. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add this to our shrimp. We're gonna take a quick break and be right back.
Dining in? I'm hand cut for the occasion.
Almost ready.
These moments are rare, so enjoy them. When you can. Sincerely, Hand Cut Steak. Sincerely, Safeway.
We're both sweating. Was this a good idea?
Yes, it was a good idea.
It was a good idea. Andres Munoz says it was a good idea. You know what I think would be a good idea? Welcoming you back to the show. If you were just joining us, we made the sauce that goes on our aguachiles.
Aguachiles.
And the shrimp are in the refrigerator. Literally, that is it. There's no cooking because the lime juice is doing that for us. There's enough lime juice in the rest of that sauce with the peppers. The cilantro gave it this nice green color. Really, the only thing we have left to do is slice up some onions and add some salt to it. That's gonna go on the top. And in addition to being a huge punch of flavor, this dish has a lot of color to it. It's also got enough heat that I think is making our eyes water and making us sweat back here. Literally. Okay, kids, this is a new tool for I Cook You Measure, and you have never seen one of these either, have you?
No.
Okay, so this is called a mandolin. And kids, you wanna be really careful with this because this blade is extremely sharp. What it's gonna help us do is slice something thinly. If you are doing this at home, kids, please make sure that you have adult supervision. Also, watch your fingers. They make special gloves for this. Today, we're not getting anywhere close to our fingers because we really just need a few slices of this. So, I'll do the first one for you. After we compose ourselves.
Now I
again.
feel it.
Now
I feel it spicy a little
now
bit.
you feel it. Okay, all you're gonna do is run it across there like that. And see how it gets like a nice thin uniform piece? Okay. So keep your fingers nice and high up at the top. Yep. Perfect. And maybe one or two more, and that's good. Now what do you want to talk about?
The chitepinos?
Oh, we can do that. I thought I stumped him there for a second. Yeah, what do we have here?
I bring something extra that is going to do a little bit more of extra flavor. This is my hometown, Los Mochis. But it's I don't know how to describe it, but they call it chiltepinos.
Okay.
Something really spicy.
Okay.
But with mixing the right things, you can do a really, really good sauce and really, really good thing to put on. And we have this one too. We just
you
put
grind it?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. Should we also tell people that your adorable wife is sitting just off camera and that every once in a while we talk to her?
Yes, she is helping me a little bit because, as you know, I have a long time without cooking anything or without doing anything in the kitchen. So she just remind me a little bit how I have to do the things instead of, because probably the last time that I did something and really bad was eggs with chorizo.
You couldn't make the eggs?
Yes, I wasn't good.
Was it? In what way? Wait, how did you mess up eggs?
When you put too much salt on it.
Oh yeah.
It was a long time without cooking. So when I tried that, it wasn't really good.
So have you never tried to make your wife dinner?
Yes, but it doesn't taste good.
What was the last thing you tried to make her for dinner?
The steak. I burned it.
So then what happens? Do you eat burnt steak or do you order in for
No,
pizza?
we order food after.
You order food after that.
Yes, Uber Eats help us a lot.
Maybe this will help you get your confidence back, though.
Hopefully.
We can do this. Okay, all we are doing is waiting for our shrimp to marinate, all of those flavors to come together. We're gonna take a break in this conversation, and we'll be back in just a sec.
Hey there, it's me. Food. Whenever you need me, I'm ready for you. Especially when you're busy. And you're always busy.
So awesome.
But no matter what, we find time for this. So go ahead and enjoy the moment. Because there's plenty to go around. Keep it easy, my friends. Sincerely, Food. Sincerely, Safeway.
Welcome back to I Cook, You Measure all-star closer Andres Munoz, who is so supremely talented on the mound and so supremely not confident in your skills in the kitchen. That's what I was gonna say. We are still gonna put him to the test, folks, because it is virtual master chef time. I'm gonna give you 5 ingredients. You tell me what you would make with these 5 ingredients. So think about everything on a plate.
Okay.
You don't actually have to make it. You might have your wife make it for you. You just have to tell me what you would make with it, okay? You ready?
Yes.
Fish, cilantro, tomatillos, tortilla chips, and avocado.
Ceviche.
Ooh. Yeah. Yep.
Maybe some jalapenos in there, but. Ceviche.
Yeah, you want something spicy.
Yeah,
I
something
didn't know
spicy.
that ahead of time. Ceviche, I was thinking you could almost do like fish nachos, or you could do the tomatillos as a sauce and cook the fish in the tomatillo cilantro sauce. And then serve it with some avocado and chips.
Yes, that would be good too.
He doesn't like that idea.
No,
Can you
but
see his face? He does not like that idea nearly as much as ceviche.
Ceviche. Ceviche de pescado.
Yeah.
Ceviche of fish. It's really good.
Can you show me how to what we're doing here? Because we are just about ready to eat.
Ingato le eché mucho. Put too much.
I bet, look at that. It's not too much when you're a big league player and you just crush it down to pulverize it.
No.
Uh-oh. Well, that was not supposed to happen. That's what was gonna happen?
That was my fault because I put too much.
I really like Andres taking the blame for that. I'm not gonna go any further. I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna put it on our dish right after this. I know you don't cook very much. Do you go to the grocery store?
Yes.
Do you like grocery shopping?
Yes,
Do people recognize you in a grocery store?
sometimes. Not a lot of times, but it's really excited that they recognize me.
Really? Like you don't get like, oh my gosh, please don't look at what's in my cart. Like I'm buying
know.
socks today or something like that.
No, I don't really care.
So you like it when people come up and talk to you?
Yes, I love it. That is why
Really?
Yes, I always, in the stadium, I do the same thing too. Like I can stay an hour over there, signing and talking with people. I just like to be outside there and even if obviously we're in the stadium, we can go in if we want, but what am I going to do inside? I don't have anything to do until 2 hours later, so I stay out in the stadium and just talking with people.
See, now this sounds like a guy who also got talks too much on report cards like I did. Did teachers tell you talk too much? My teachers told me I talk too much.
Yes, I talk too much. I don't. You talk about the school? In school? Yes, I didn't went to school a lot of time, but the time that I went there, I talked a lot.
Okay, time out. You didn't go to school a lot because you were too busy training for baseball or because you skipped classes?
No, I don't know if I should say this.
Well, now you're saying it. So I think we need to finish the story.
I left in middle school because I started to play baseball.
Right. Yeah, so you weren't cutting class, you were...
No, I
Yes,
stopped.
you left.
I left. And by the time that I was there, I was the type of student that never went to class. No good example.
Not a good example.
But now I know that I should do what I am supposed to do in the school. Because if this doesn't work, like for me, this work. But what about for other people who do the same thing?
True.
Like, and you're not going to lose your whole future because you didn't put attention in school. Like, it's
Go to class, kids. He's a good example now. Go to class.
yes, go to class.
Go to class.
Sí.
Can you help me with this? It does make me nervous, but you have assured me that you do this frequently and that you're fine.
Sí.
Okay. In case people are wondering, he's familiar with this. And he does open avocados frequently. Beautiful. I know, that's how you do it. Makes me cringe.
Ahora sí.
So perfect.
The other part I am scared of because I already cut it. I already cut too much. When I grab it like this, and
Yep,
I put
don't do
this,
that.
No. You take the rest off with a spoon, or you use?
I'm gonna do, well, if it was just me, I would use my fingers, but we're gonna do that, like that. Does that look the way we think it should look?
Yes.
Okay, and then you wanna add those. Look at how pretty that is.
Like that.
I feel like that looks good. That's restaurant quality right there.
Sí.
Extra flair. Okay, I'm gonna move this out of the way.
Just be careful with that part that I have too much.
You be careful. I'm not eating off of that part. I'm gonna turn that part to you. Okay, we have our chips. Are you afraid of what's about to happen?
No, I'm going to take the spicy part.
Okay. Gosh, you have continued to be brave all day long.
Y se rompió.
Okay, you ready?
Dale. Very good.
That is really good. That's really good. I kept expecting like that spice to hit me. Starting to now, but ooh, that's really good.
Yeah,
it's
this-
light and fresh, and it feels like I'm on a beach on vacation.
I don't know if it feels like that.
Well, you live in Mexico. I would be vacationing in Mexico, but
But yes, this is really, really good.
well, I think it goes really nicely with the wine too.
Yes.
I'm
Can I try
enjoying
another one?
this. Absolutely. I'm never gonna turn that. I'm never gonna say don't eat it.
Está bueno. It's very good.
Well, thanks for your help. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cheers. We had an adventure today. First time making aguachiles, and it will certainly not be my last time. We also shared lots of laughs, lots of fun stories, and if you have watched these previous episodes, you know that I recognize it is not possible for everybody in the community to do what we just did together today. It is why for every episode of I Cook You Measure, a donation is made to a nonprofit working to end food insecurity in our community. So thank you for your continued support and for watching. Thanks to Andres Munoz for cooking with us, and we will see you next time. Just fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here, folks. I Cook You Measure is presented by Safeway, who encourages you to step up for our high school student athletes through the Nourishing Champions program. The collaboration with Champions of Change provides funding for nutritious snacks and meals for all high school sports teams in need. Use the QR code to donate to Nourishing Champions and fuel success on and off the field.